The project came about through Tony Baker at Ferris. He is part of the Mecosta County Reads group, and he mentioned that there was this program at the Grand Rapids Area Museum. So we went down to Grand Rapids and they showed us everything, and then they handed it to us and said, have at it. So that was really wonderful of them.
The Grand Rapids Art Museum, about 6 or 7 years ago, created this language artists program, which is what we're duplicating here. And all third graders are engaged in this curriculum that engages children to see art, to learn how artists talk about art, and then how it connects to literacy, which I never really thought about.
As an artist myself, I think that learning literacy through art is a very natural fit. I view art as a visual language.
I definitely think that art and literacy go together. I feel like they can complement each other because when you read something, you come up with what you think you're reading about in your mind. You can like picture and kind of visualize it. But then when you go and look at some art, you can like see it come to life. So I think it's a really cool connection.
The first visit is to the art gallery. They go in these stations. The children learn to talk about what the artist has drawn or has painted. What is the artist trying to say? What are the animals doing? Where do the animals live? What's happening to the animal? And just really thinking about how artists think about telling a story. There's a great piece in there where there's an abstract painting about a bear, and there's a painting of that bear that looks very realistic, almost like a photo. And so the kids are asked to compare these two paintings.
I really like the second picture because it was like, it means different things than just bears and fish and birds.
Students then go to Card Wildlife, which has animals from all over the world. And the task of the students for their writing project that will happen later on is the student has to create their own animal by combining two animals.
A derny, so it's gonna basically be like a deer with a short tail and big ears.
So they use the Card Wildlife to kind of imagine the two animals and to learn a little bit about the habitat.
I learned a lot of new things about horns and art and like camouflage of different animals, and I really enjoyed it.
The second part of the project is they go to Big Rapids Community Library, where the library staff there, and Lauren Morin, who is the director of the library, teaches them how to use books to learn about the animals and the habitat, and then also they use a computer learning program.
It allows the third graders to look at art through the lens of creating their own piece of artwork and discuss it, and then write a story about an animal that they create.
Okay, I want to like make a snake that has like legs, and also like kind of want it to have like 4 fangs, like since the snake already has fangs.
The third part will be Heidi Canali, the arts education coordinator at Artworks, will visit each of those classrooms and will teach the children how to draw these animals and to create a habitat.
This project is teaching kids a different way to look at language and at art at the same time. I think that learning through art is a beautiful thing. It really can bring about an understanding that just learning from a textbook can't give you.